Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to the Squirrels Outsmarting Me show here in Nuts. Before we get started today, I do want to say just a little, this is probably a problem for me and approximately no one else. I sure do wish that this game had multiple volume sliders. If we go into the settings here, you can see there's just one. I wish that I could turn down everything except the voices just a little bit and turn the voices up. It's not a big problem, but you know, if you're developing a video game, I guess, just feedback. It's nice to have a separate slider for the voices. So this is real ominous in a whole bunch of ways. And I don't suppose you're going to let me just walk over there and grab that journal from you? Can I, please? Oh, I'm going to... Nope, never mind. Yeah, of course. Of course it's going to be a big... It's going to be a whole problem. But friend, I have no hostile intent. I would like my journal, please. You're not allowed to read that. Can squirrels read? I don't know. It's definitely a concern that I suddenly have. You're real loud, little dude. I mean, does it seem to anyone else like he's trying to get me to follow him? Because if he wanted to just get away, he could do that. Wow. What are we seeing in here? Huh. I mean, this is a lot of equipment very similar to our caravan. Is this our caravan? This is our caravan. That's why the equipment's similar to the... Yep. Oh, no, this isn't mine. Maybe this was... Maybe this was Nina's back in the day? I mean, it's got all the same equipment, right? A big mess. Click to clean up. Okay, well... An operator check-in sheet. Huh. Am I really going to be able to just dig this out? Also, apparently I know the generator won't start, despite the fact that I definitely have not tried it yet. Huh. That card definitely has an item that is colored like an interactable in it. Ah, damn it. Again, running into this problem of the jumps being real weird if you're, Huh. Well, that's mighty strange. Why is that set up there? Because that wasn't just, like, this wasn't just discarded. That was set up for the purpose of, like, looking... Don't like it. Getting real bad vibes at this moment. I'm going to put you here. Oh, no, sorry. I'm going to put you here on the tripod. How about that? There's a couple more tripods right here. Okay. This is real strange. Well, there's still fuel in here. How do I can't get it to attach. Ah, because I am supposed to have removed more rocks. I see. Well, it gave it to me anyway. I can't believe this thing is still functional. I mean, I guess it sort of looks like the fax might work. It's not nearly as busted up as some of the other... Oh! We have actual feeds from the cameras now. So you're camera 2. Interesting. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess let's check in.
Hello? What? It's you? Really? I'm so relieved you're alive. And safe, too. You are safe? I thought I was losing my damn mind when I saw that ancient check-in form rolling in over the fax. Are you kidding? It's right by where they picked me up back in '82. Whew, I'm so glad you're safe. I still can't get a hold of Simon. But now, right now, We need to focus on getting you out of there. So, brass tacks. There's no way out of this gorge without crossing the river. And you're not crossing that current without help, my friend. But don't worry, I'll call the rescue team right now. Wait, what? You lost the journal? Oh, that's bad. That's very bad. We need your study data and photos to build a case. Can you follow the squirrel who stole your journal? Maybe there's still some of my old equipment that could help. Anyway, I'll work on getting you out of there. You work on retrieving the journal, okay?
I mean, it does seem a little bit like with the situation, the way things have unfolded. The journal may not matter, right? Our case is like, we got people falsifying evidence, and our case is kind of nonsense anyway. I will say that before she confirmed that this was her old location, I was starting to have a moment of concern that, like, maybe we're, you know, the 40th person she's talked into this duty and she somehow has them all disposed of, and that we've, like, found the graveyard that they all fall into, but we were the only one who survived or something. I know it's paranoid, but, like, hi, have we met? That's my whole deal. Well, that squirrel's over here somewhere, right? I think it went this way. I just got real distracted. On account of that's also my whole deal. Paranoid and Distracted was the name of my my debut album. I can't get out of these cars. Help. Help. I'm stuck. Oh god, I've fallen into Nina's brilliant saw trap. Just making sure we're not missing anything else out here. Alright, let's take a quick look at the feed from that other camera. So it's right at the falls, which I'm assuming is that way, based on the water sounds. May as well salvage the equipment, right? Man, where do you reckon all these cars are from? Because we're supposed to be, like, way out, right? Does she know about the cars, I wonder? I am kind of curious. Like, let's, okay, interesting. I was just about to call you. Oh, right, I can't put the thing in the journal. Here, let me put this down for now. I don't have my journal.
The gear works? Oh, incredible. They really made stuff a lot sturdier back then. Listen, I'm still trying to get hold of the rescue team, but I'm hearing that there's storms in the area that are preventing helicopter landings. I'll keep putting pressure on, so be ready to leave. And in the meantime, see if you can get that journal back.
Yeah, I'm working on it. But, like, what do you think of this?
I know you're in a tight spot, but we need to get that journal back. And keep the line free in case I can get hold of the rescue team.
Yeah, okay. Okay, fair point. So, like... maybe I can use the... oh, hey there, little dude. A little help, please? I was gonna say maybe we can set up the cameras and try to get a sense of where he's going. I need help. Squirrel friend, I need help. You are not being a very good friend right now. Can I... well, this seems like a recipe for unpleasantness. If we could get up on that rock right there, I could try to grab it? Okay. If we walk down this way, can we... I do not have high hopes here. Ah, yeah, that's never gonna work. Well... can I climb up on the branches? No. This does look super climbable, though, doesn't it? Okay, they do have collision. I can jump up on them. There's no, like, interaction prompt for climb on, though. Damn it, I fell off of the rock. Yeah, I don't know, man. Given the difficulty of jumping on things with precision in this game, that feels like it cannot possibly be the answer. Okay, but when it comes down on the low branch, maybe I could just run off the rock and jump and grab the journal like this? Oh! I had a cursor. I had a cursor there. Friend, please. Please, you're breaking my heart here. I do not want to grab the thing out of its mouth like this. I feel like... I'm going to hurt it. I do not want to hurt the squirrel, but I do need that journal on account of my video game objective. Oh, actually, I don't even have to be... I don't have to be in the air to get the cursor, but clicking when it says click to grab does nothing. That's weird. Why does it even give me the grab prompt if clicking doesn't do anything? I'm wondering if maybe I do need to be like a little bit closer. Do I have food? Are there like nuts or trail mix or anything in the... No, it doesn't look like it. I have my dictaphone, I got my camera, I got my GPS thingy. So I can't convince the squirrel to come down. And I can't just take the thing out of its mouth, despite the fact that the cursor indicates that I should, in fact, be able to do that. So... yeah, I'm clicking as hard as I can. Okay, how about... Here's a question. Do the cameras have collision? Can I stand on them? It feels like, hey, you know, they do have collision. You can't just jump on top of one of them, because it's too tall. But what if I build myself a little bridge out of cameras, and I walk across these? Yeah, that's... Little friend, how do I convince you to be chill, to be cool and friendly, and just give me the camera? Journal. I was kind of curious if I could, in fact, stand on that branch, but it looks like the answer is no. So he's indicating this way, kind of. He's like, hey, go up there. Let me look around in here. Maybe it'll turn out there's some food abandoned in one of these cars or something. Because I think if we could give him some food, he'd come down and he'd probably even drop the journal of his own accord for it to take the food, right? That's how I would navigate the situation. That's how you would hope to navigate the situation in real life. But it sure does look like... yeah, it sure does look like there is nothing, nothing to feed our friend here. Let's go back over down by the water. I do not feel that I was terribly thorough in this area. This is weird. Just a piece of a car part laying against the rocks. Well, I mean, it's real pretty. But unfortunately, that's not exactly what we're looking for. So there's no way that I could use... Hey, hold on, here's an idea. Maybe we can, in fact, use the equipment to do this. Maybe the squirrel will, if I press record, I'm wondering if it will advance us to night. And maybe the squirrel will go somewhere. We'll like try to go back to its stash with my journal, and we can if we can figure out where it is, we can pursue it there or something. This is a real desperate guess at how we're supposed to work this. Well, I'm recording. I didn't do anything. Hey, you know what? I just had a thought. This is not really related to the game. I've never seen myself. Oh dear. I'm just floating instruments. You're probably not supposed to do this. Oh god. There are things that the person was not meant to know. And one of those things is that they are just a floating GPS device. Here, I'm going to organize a trade. Little friend, would you like... Damn it, I fell off of the cameras. This is harder than you would think. Little friend, would you like a camera? I will trade you this. I will give you this in exchange for that. No, it doesn't want a camera. If you can imagine such a thing. Huh. So you don't just grab it. We have no ability to interact with it in any other way. If I could make it go somewhere... Like, why does it run over to here? Oh, you know what? Maybe I could climb up onto that rock from on top of the cars? I don't know. It doesn't feel like the kind of game where they would make us do a platforming thing, because they haven't really, like, the controls are not great for that. Well, I'm definitely not going to be able to get up there from here, and we do not actually have a higher place to go. Unless I bring a camera up here. So I will do that, I guess. You know, maybe at this point in the game, it's a game about finding new and interesting ways to use the tools that you have been given. Okay, I mean... Maybe. Nope. I didn't really get much of a running start there. Here, let me turn the camera to give us the most runway possible. And I guess we want it to be tilted up at the end, right? Definitely the intention. After this, I'm going to go click on the bed. When this doesn't work, I'm going to go click on the bed and see what happens. Okay. I didn't think that was what you were supposed to do. Okay, I'm not allowed to go to bed. Maybe if I take a picture of the squirrel with my journal in the tree, the game will interpret this as me asking for a hint and will give me a hint.
Wow, that squirrel clutching your journal sure looks like my Bella. Bella. I rescued her 15 years ago after a fox killed her mother. She was a mischievous one, too. Anyway, if you can't catch her during the day...
Yeah, no, that was my thought, was that I would try to catch her at night. Oh, hold on. We had to have that conversation before they would let me do... Okay. Well, that's a little not great. But, okay. I mean, it's... Whatever. If it works, it works. So... Yeah, it's a little bit of a bummer that you can't just try to solve the problem on your own by hitting record. That you have to be told by Nina what to do, even if you have the idea yourself. I'm guessing Bella's gonna go that way because that's the only way that like really exists for us. So I'm gonna set up this camera. I just pulled the camera off of the cars, but really I should have left one here. This is gonna give us. Here's some pretty good vision. Alright, let's see what happens. This is an intense color scheme. Wait. Hold on. Okay, she's still in the trees. But when I hit record, no squirrel in tree. And we cannot, in fact... Okay, there we go. That's weird. Yeah, she just sort of appears out of nowhere. And runs off to the left. Okay, well, we're going to have to reset the cameras for this. Okay. I'm going to be trapped here for 2 weeks with no food, chasing this damn squirrel around. Yeah, you know what? You're not seeing anything useful up here. How about... You know, if it makes sense to have a camera up on the cars, we'll go back and do it. I'm going to leave this here in case little Bella turns and runs down that alley. So I'm just waiting to see if she becomes visible over here again. And it looks like, no, it looks like she goes down through a gap in the fence over here. Oh yeah, there sure is one. Okay. Just more barrels. I couldn't tell right away because the two of them standing next to each other. I thought it looked like a chest of drawers or something. But okay, so Bella comes through here and does something. And it's going to be real hard to know what that something is. And you would think that she might, you know, change her path since she's obviously observing me setting up all these cameras. But squirrels just don't work that way, I guess. Either that or she's trying to show us something. I'm real back and forth on whether I think there's going to be a... Oh, hold on. Phone's ringing.
Are you on the trail? Good. I hope you can get the journal back from her soon. Look, it's bad here. The whole institute has been closed up. They even changed the locks. And there's been no sign of Simon either. I'm scared, to be honest with you. I don't really know what's going on. All I know is that your records are the only evidence we have at the moment.
Okay, yeah, that's like... That's very worrying in a sort of a different way than before. Man, I hope nothing happened to Simon. Okay, so... If she runs through the fence and goes that way, we want to know about it. So I guess I'm going to set this camera up on this rock. Like this. And now we should have vision no matter where she chooses to go. It's not going to be a long follow, but it'll set us up for a longer follow tomorrow night. over there by those cars. Or by the car and the barrels. And looks like she just hops off past them. That's more than one squirrel. Okay. Something's happening again. Do you think it's just like, is it just weird video game brain poisoning? That it can't just be that, like, oh, the squirrels were gathering outside the caravan because they like me. That I have to think it's some kind of, like, weird supernatural thing that's going on? I don't know. It's probably not specifically video game brain poisoning. It's just the kinds of stories that I tend to like. You know, I might even leave that camera. Damn it, get up there. Huh. Yeah, this area is definitely, like... Do you think it's just the color scheme that that has me thinking of it as foreboding? And I guess we probably don't need this camera anymore. I'm going to leave it, though. Because I don't know what else I would do with it.
Look, I can't believe I have to tell you this. Nobody's coming. The rescue team can't come out with the threatened storm. The rangers say you should sit tight for a week or so, but there's worse. I found out that Panorama are changing the date on their dam project. It'll happen soon. They think nobody will care, given those doctored newspaper stories. I think you need to find a way to cross the river to get yourself out of the forest. I'm still here. I'm still trying to find someone who'll help, but you should prepare yourself, the essentials. Be ready to move.
Okay, I don't have any food, so that's fine. I don't need to eat. Eating is a thing that only squirrels do. Oh, right, probably put it back on normal speed, though. So, okay, they're all looking at that little island over there. One of them crossed, but the other two are just sitting there. Oh, one of them crossed to get someone. They'll be entering camera 2's vision soon. What are they doing? One of them stayed behind. Oops, not that. Did we see exactly where they went? They hop, like, up the rocks. Well, I mean, they probably have some food, right? Maybe they'll be willing to share. So, they come over here, they hop up these rocks. We'll set up cameras in a second here. Right now, I'm sort of just looking around to see if we can find their stash or anything. Is there a way to, like, get down behind these big rocks, or no? Alright, well. It is weird that one of them stays behind, right? Hold on. Let me go over to the little island myself. Which I think I should be able to do if I'm careful. Okay, well, I don't think there's anything of any value over here. I guess we can just move this camera? I'm a little reluctant to because of the fact that there's that one... But I guess we know all that squirrel does is just stay there all night, right? So where do they go? They're going to go somewhere and they're going to have a cool little squirrel party. And we just desperately want to get on the guest list, right? So we have this thing. You know what? Feels like we could probably move this camera forward onto the tree. Oh, or maybe I'm not allowed to place it on the tree, actually. Well, I still want to place it in front of the tree, though. Okay, and then... I think I'm going to leave that one for the moment. Just to try to establish continuity between the squirrel movement we saw last night and the beginning of the new area we're watching.
I'm calling from the road. I've had to leave town for the moment. I'm not leaving you. I'm trying to escalate my complaints, trying to get someone with power involved. Listen, I know you can do this. I know you can get out of there. You have to. And when you do, I'll see you on the other side. Oh no, really? If the waters rise high enough, your photos will be the only remnants of life in Mammoth Forest. Get them out of there and we'll show the world. Good luck. I believe in you.
Okay, hold on a second. If we're concerned that the waters are going to rise so high that they might wipe out all life in the forest, why isn't she more concerned that I might die here? Why is the journal the only thing she's thinking about? Because I'm starting to become concerned that I'm going to die here. Alright, somewhere around here, right? So they gamble out of 2, and they should, in theory, become visible in 3 soonish. But maybe not. Maybe they never go that far. Okay, interesting. Why? Why do they never go that far? So let's see. The edge of where 2 can see is like here-ish, right? Do they just jump across? I mean, listen, if they can just jump across the river, that doesn't really help me that much. I can't get over there personally, so I guess let's watch for that. And since we know they never make it over to this area, yeah, I really don't know what to do with this camera. I guess, in case what they're doing here is running out of 2's vision, then turning around, we should set up a camera that can watch for that? But the positions of the trees make this very awkward. I guess I'm going to put it down here. Yeah, and this way we'll know if they come around the rock and go back up. Yes, hello, Bella. Bella is no longer my squirrel friend. Bella is my squirrel nemesis. Yeah, okay. They do scurry up those rocks, though. And then they just disappear. Forever. I forgot that we had seen them scurry up the rocks, and that was a big part of the reason that I felt confident that they were going to get over in the area that I set those other cameras up in the first place. Anyway. So, what the hell? They get up on this rock and then they just disappear? That position's not going to be very good because of the trees. Here, at least here we can see the rock that we know they jump up on. But I gotta be honest with you, I'm not, like... I do not feel like I have a good grasp of where they are trying to direct us to here. Okay, so they scamper up there. And they just... Do they never become visible on any of the other cameras? Am I missing the movements? Okay. So. I can't really use this thing to triangulate the... I missed the monitor that showed me where my cameras were relative to one another. So they've just scurried up here. 3 is like... Camera 2 is in like this position, right? Looking this way. So 3 should... 3 should get them on the rock. But yeah, we got nothing, huh? No, here we go, here we go. But they're scampering away from 3. They're scampering in the direction 3 is looking. Which in theory should make them visible on 1, shouldn't it? Okay. We gotta go reposition these cameras. Day 9, no food, nothing to look at except squirrels. Definitely losing my damn mind. Finally, the game has driven us nuts. So they must... Oh, they must climb this... Oh, I bet. If we put this here, we're going to see that they scamper up the rock a little bit, they stay low, and they get over to that tree. Because, like, what else could it possibly be, right? And then 3's not in a place that's terribly useful. Let's move this one over. Try to get a better shot of them actually climbing the rocks. Again, the positions of the trees is really... These trees suck a lot, and I hate them. Now I understand why Panorama's always cutting everything down. You know, all Panorama's ever wanted was to just make money observing squirrels. I can sympathize. I get it. Alright, somewhere around here. Let's see. Alright, 3's actually got a really clear picture. 1's actually got a really clear picture. And yes, indeed, they do go up that tree. And then from the tree, they jump down. And we don't know where they go, but we do know a bunch of places they do not go. We know for sure that they don't go to the left from there, because if they went to the left, we would have caught them on our initial camera setups. Well, initial for this area. I'm really not sure what to make of this movement. Like, how are we going to interact with wherever they end up going here? Is there just like a little... Oh, shit! I fell in the river. Well, you're not supposed to do that. It's fine. I'm fine. I actually washed up... I don't know how that happened, because I definitely was washed that way, and then I was over here somehow. No, it does not look like there's a little, like, hidden cave in those rocks or anything. I don't know. I guess we'll see what the video footage shows us here. To a certain extent, I wonder if watching somebody else play this game is kind of like exactly the wrong way to engage with it. Because, like, this part of the game has definitely given us some serious, like, lonely solitude kind of vibes. But you're not really getting that with me yammering all the time. And frankly, I'm not really getting that with me yammering all the time. So I wonder if we're sort of spoiling the effect a little bit. So yeah, they just jumped down to the other side of the river. That does not help me. And then they disappear into the darkness beyond range of camera vision. I mean, am I supposed to do that? Do you think that I could do that? Would that tree hold me? And that branch doesn't look very large. And I mean, I guess in theory it's a way across, but... how are we going to get back? No, I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh, damn it. That was going to work. We were totally out there far enough. I was going to make it over. Uh-huh. Oh, it's just clumps of something. Hey, guys. Well, I guess we did make it over. Wow, the water level's rising, like, really quickly. I was gonna pause and take a moment to look down the... Right, yeah, okay. I'm in. How do I get on? How do I get up high enough to get in the boat, though? Okay, they sure did. Hi.
It's a beautiful morning in Mammoth Forest, and I'm your host, Nina. I woke up this morning to rain on the roof and Bella's beady little eyes peering in the window. Now, the sun is shining so bright I can hardly see. And the smell. The smell of the warm forest after rainfall is incredible. Someone should bottle it up and sell it. No, it's good that it's just here. It's just for me and Bella. Here in the right place at the right time. I've been taking so many photos here for my research and thinking, this is the only way most people get to see Mammoth. I get to live it. This ancient place. It's been here since forever. It'll outlive us all. I hope my research can share this wonder with others. Well, that's enough pondering for one day. It's time to get to work. Time to set up the cameras again. But I'm looking forward to the hike. I wonder if Bella will join me today.
Huh. I guess, I mean, in the end... Oh, hold on.
You have changed. And yet, to someone else you might look the same. And we all start somewhere. We started somewhere. Nothing feels the same anymore. And yet, I don't remember how it did before. And yet, we went for a walk. We took a long walk. My dark blue might look bright to you, and that's your own truth. That is your own truth. Why I see the world differently. That is my own truth. It is my own truth. have been good and we have been bad. And how do we know now which is which? Sometimes it's hard to own what you see, and sometimes the mirror just ripples away. This will not end here. It will go somewhere. White or blue might look bright to you, and that's your own truth. That is your own truth.
Huh. What a strange... There's sort of an unusual shape for the narrative of a video game, right? A story told in this way I do not think would be super out of place in, like, the medium of film, but we do not generally, in video games, like to leave things unresolved in that way. And, like, the plot, it turns out, is not the point, obviously, on account of none of the plots were resolved, and we never figured out what happened to Simon, although we did see the quad and the boxes, which gives me a bad feeling, certainly. But, like, it's much more about subjective experience of place. Especially with that last recording being about, like, you know, it's good that we don't bottle the smell and sell it. It's good that it's just here in this place in this time. But that's really... Huh. I'm gonna have to think about how I feel about this for a little bit, I think. I mean, it's very pretty. It's a beautiful thing, but very unusual. I suppose that's probably where we ought to call it for today. Also, sorry for the Discord notification ruining the ambience in the middle of the song there. By the way, I turned off all of the sound prompts inside of Discord, and Discord is muted in my Windows sound mixer. So that cannot be happening. I'm very upset about that. I don't know what the hell is wrong with this thing. Anyway, yeah, that, I guess, was nuts. Thank you all so much for coming on this weird little journey with me. I'm glad that I got to see it. I hope that you all enjoyed it as well. And also that I helped to move some copies of this game, because I would like to see more things like this, personally. But I'm always of two minds about doing a Let's Play about a short narrative experience, especially one like this where... I was about to say one like this where there's no branching in the narrative, where, like, you watch anybody's gameplay and you're going to get all of the plot. But again, that's not really what it was about, right? And the way that you choose to spend your time in the place gives you a different subjective experience of the place that is... In some ways, I guess making videos about this game is sort of anathema to what they're going for. Alright, well anyway, it's done already, so I hope you all enjoyed it, and come back next time on Monday for new stuff, and we'll see you then.